under the direction of Greg Clancy, the vocal majority.
Hi, I'm Greg Clancy, Musical Director of the Vocal Majority Chorus, and we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it took on that day as the Vocal Majority competed for its 12th International Gold Medal at the Barbershop Harmony Society's International Convention. I actually joined the Vocal Majority Chorus as a young boy in 1975, and even then I got the immediate sense that this was more than a chorus, it was a family. People have asked us what we do to prepare for our international contests, and I can tell you, we start months in advance and we rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. We literally put in thousands of man-hours into this 6 to 8 minute performance we're going to have on stage. And I'll tell you, we wouldn't be able to do that without the sacrifice of our families, our wives and sweethearts and loved ones that give us the time to devote to something that's really a bit more than a hobby to us. The vocal majority is blessed with a great deal of talent inside the chorus, but it takes even more than that to really make sure we put together our maximum performance on stage. So we utilize outside coaches. We have so many great people, and they're really part of our family, that are involved in our coaching. Erin Howden is our choreography coach, but she's really more than that. I mean, she is a true motivator, and she elicits passion out of every one of our members. Erin hails from Canada, and she comes down and works with barbershop groups all around the U.S. and all over the world, really. But we have a very similar background. She grew up in barbershopping. Her mom was a famous Sweet Adeline chorus director. Of course, my dad is a famous Barbershop Harmony Society chorus director. And so we both grew up as second-generation kids watching our parents at work. And we share a lot of similar experiences, but we're very close. She really is like a sister to me. We are also fortunate to have two members of the Ambassadors of Harmony as our coaches. The ambassadors are from St. Charles, Missouri. Dr. Jim Henry, who directs that amazing group and is a multiple gold medal quartet winning bass singer, came down and worked with us and helped us dial in where we wanted to put our bass sound this year and just kind of evolved that forward. And Dr. David Wright, who is an arranger throughout the Barbershop Harmony Society, he's arranged many of our uptunes and our contests, and he arranged this and wrote much of the original lyric content for When Johnny Comes Marching Home. Our primary vocal coach this year is a very good friend of the chorus and a very good friend of mine, Tony DeRosa. Tony is from Orlando, and Tony is involved in much of the Disney music projects that go on there. He's involved in the studio scene there. He's a gold medal winning quartet singer, coach. I mean, you name it, Tony's done it and accomplished it in the Barbershop Harmony Society, and we are lucky to have him with us.
In your own square, just kind of around that pitch. Forward, forward, forward. Add more left, height. Face up.
And then there's Dad, Jim Clancy, our executive musical director. Of course, he was the director of the Vocal Majority for over 40 years, and recently has passed those reins on to me to direct this international contest. Well, looking for inspiration, looking for support, motivation, wisdom, That's him. Anytime I needed to turn to somebody with a question, how should I interpret this phrase? How should I make this sound? How should I approach the guys with this idea? There he was to help me out.
A teenage boy, very ill, in a wheelchair. He's very ill. I got a chance to speak to his mother just for a second, and why he was here, and he wanted to come primarily because of you. She said he won't be able to make the whole contest. I don't know how much of it he'll be able to sit through, but he'll be there when the vocal majority is on. So I'd keep that in mind. I do it for him if no other reason. I think that's all the motivation I would need. You got some passion in you, you got some emotion in you, you think you can let it show just a little bit, can maybe just a little bit more on that ballad, and a little bit more on that to just give him a thrill. I think that's worth it right there. After you've done all you can, and you say, I can't go beyond that, well, there's a power there that's totally unlimited. Just call on that power. And say a little prayer and just have a little talk. God, before you go on, hey, I'm not after a gold medal. Help us to be able to do our best to inspire someone out there that really needs it. That's what you are. That's what you do. It's all about love. It's this beautiful family. And I don't think there's ever been a vocal majority quite as ready and totally prepared as you are. It's wonderful. Enjoy the other courses when you finish and get up there. Support them and cheer for them. You know, you're their heroes. They watch you, and they'll watch you in everything you do, not just on the stage, but they'll be watching how you conduct yourself off the stage. If you see them, they do a good job, tell them they did a good job. I cannot wait to see you shine, man. It's going to be awesome.
We get to play in the house that Jim built.
Thank you.
What are the pies?
Heavenly Father, please come into this room and into the hearts and souls of your children in this room. Thank you so much for the gifts of music and love and bonding that's happened over the last week and over the last number of years. Please help these men to recognize the unconditional gift that you have bestowed upon them. Help them to walk out today and shine your light through them, to make the world better through their music, and help them to do it with you in mind. Amen.
Amen.
I would just like you guys on a personal note to know that my life is better because of you. And there are going to be 10,000 people out there that are going to be better because of you today. There's nothing more that I would ask from you, nothing more than what you're already doing. You are so ready. You are ready beyond belief, and it's your time to shine. You got wings, so you go fly today. Yeah? Okay, love you.
Love you.
Immediately prior to going to the arena and hitting the stage, we go to the ready room. It's our last chance to sing, get fine-tuned, and get ready to go. How would I have a nerve in the world? I'm so excited. So we're out in time. The MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas is actually a monstrosity. The only way to get from the front of the hotel to the back of the arena in an efficient manner was to board a bunch of buses. As we filed on stage on that day in the Garden Arena at the MGM Grand, you could really feel the anticipation building.
Great hit there.
The audience of nearly 7,000 was chanting VM, VM. The nerves were starting to ratchet up a little bit, although we had really prepared for that scenario.
Kurt's coming in there. Thank you, Greg.
Representing the Southwestern District, under the direction of Greg Clancy, the vocal majority.
Just how much I care, I truly care, and if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for only you. Sons and daughters over the way engage a mighty foe. Many a day we've yearned to see our boy, gallant boy. Just today we learn, soon he will return. There's gonna be a jubilee, we'll all rejoice and revel with glee. We'll all turn out our own and shout for joy. Shout for joy. The love and friendship on that day, hurrah, shout hurrah. Ever in our hearts will stay, hurrah, give a hurrah. Every person will play a part too glad, and every longing heart we cheer the day when Johnny comes marching home. Yes, everyone will shout with joy, welcome home to our gallant boy. There's gonna be a jubilee, we'll all rejoice and revel with glee. We'll all turn out, we'll march about, there'll be a parade, we'll sing and shout hurrah, 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 hurrah. It seemed the war would never end, and when he comes marching round the bend, that'll be just the grandest sight of all, the grandest sight of all. Johnny is marching home again, hurrah! Hurrah!
The first feeling I had coming off the stage was, boy, that happened fast. But, you know, it was great to see Tim come off. He was our Johnny in his full soldier uniform. He comes out of a tearaway tuxedo at the end of our second song and appears out of nowhere. And just great to see everybody coming off the stage feeling very satisfied, and you could just tell there was a real sense of satisfaction and joy.
Chorus competitors, there were 1,959 of you today. Thank you very much. Now for the results.
The 2014 fifth place bronze medalist chorus, 08.
The 2014 fourth place bronze medalist chorus, Sound of the Rockies.
The 2014 third place bronze medalist chorus, Great Northern Union.
The 2014 second place silver medalist chorus, Masters of Harmony.
And with a score of 2,903 points, a 96.8%, the 2014 first place gold medalist champion, the vocal.
So immediately after the announcement that we had won our 12th gold medal, the vocal majority heads back en masse across the MGM Grand Hotel to our rehearsal room, where we start traditions and things that we've done over the years as we get ready to hand out our gold medals. So I saw a real good friend of mine who's a judge, and he's judged us before, and just a real wise man, and I've always respected him, but he came up and said, man, he said, the front half of that ballad, he said, that's the best thing I've ever heard in 32 years of Barbershop. And he said, that is my new standard for what a 100 is. I just want to say thanks to our amazing family. And the thing I keep hearing over and over, talking with Clay Hine, Atlanta Vocal Project, and Mighty Wynn, and Fred, and just everybody I talk to, the people that really discover what the VM is about, is it's about family. And they said that's what makes it unique. That's what makes it, unique to this world, is it really is. This isn't business. You know what I mean? It's a love, and the fact that you guys support us so well and so with such love, and the ladies that give so much of their husband's time, it's insane. You're going like, really? For a chorus, you're going to be gone 4 nights? Oh yeah, and then the leads said, well, yeah, we're going to have our own section rehearsal on the 5th night of that week. And you're probably going, are you guys crazy? But the fact that you are so unselfish and letting them pursue what they love means the world to me, and it means the world to this chorus, and that's what makes it a family, and that's what makes it work, that's what makes it go. So thank you, right? Tony DeRosa. Tony's just invaluable to this chorus on so many levels, and this year we asked if he would sing with us on stage.
Fellas, that was an absolute highlight of my barbershop career to be on stage with you. And I've had so many of you have come up to me and said such great things. So thank you so much for welcoming me with open arms into your family. I've always felt a part of the VM family, but never quite like now. There is no doubt, though, in my mind that the champs are all of you, man. I am absolutely amazed by the man focus in this chorus and the love for what this organization is. It's astounding to me. And I'm thrilled for my man, Greg Clancy. Yeah.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. No chorus on earth could have been what we saw and what we heard today. The ballad was stunning. The up-tune was, well, as the presentation did. It starts off, you could barely hear it. Probably softer than any chorus sang today. It's unbelievable. 150. Starts off. Never. Watching from as they go by, kind of one by one, even the little things, the little nuances, watch them going, yeah. On and on, all the way through. It was just immaculate. I mean, I'm out there trying not to cry already. Then the up-tune, everything, again, all the little things, as they go by one, yeah, joy, yeah! If they Greg, yeah, way to hold it out just right. Woo! And then on and it goes, and then I'm watching this choreography, and it was like a picture of grace, man. It was like ballet. It was like Look at those guys, man. You know, it just, it was astounding. You were amazing. Man, I'll tell you, I've just never been so proud. To quote scripture, never so appropriate as right now, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. I'm Greg Clancy's papa.
Got 3 100s and a 99 in presentation. But man, when you hit that unison up front, it was just, I had more people. I have a friend of mine that I trust a lot. This lady, she goes, I was sitting with my mom and y'all went, "You'll never," and I said, "Mom, they just won." You never know year to year, pit to pit, where they're going to score things. But I will say, looking at the sheet, I think it's a first that we've never had a score below 95. 95 was the low. Because when you get any voice you add, you're adding another possibility for, you know, untogetherness and sync issues and anything. And you guys out on 1 and 6, you know, unbelievable. Through the years, the vocal majority has had a tradition as we pass out our gold medals. We typically start with the guys that are getting their second gold medal. We go through the guys that are getting third and fourth, all the way to the very end for the guys that are getting their final last gold medal, the guys that have them all. And then we'll bring up the guys that are getting their very first gold medal, the vocal majority rookies. They're considered rookies until they get that first gold medal, and this time around we've had guys that have been rookies nearly 8 years, so it was very special. Who's getting your first? Come on up. Dr. Jim Henry has talked to us barbershoppers about having gold medal moments. It's not moments when you win a gold medal, but it's moments that are very special that you'll hang on to the rest of your lives. And the vocal majority had that moment collectively that night in Las Vegas. It was when the Masters of Harmony, who finished second to us in this contest, came into our room cheering us on as we presented gold medals. It's always been the case, and it was again the case today, where you've got 158 absolute fans of the Masters of Harmony. And we are so delighted to be your friends. And I had so many guys come up right after the call-off, and you guys are just absolutely pure class. The fact that you're in here right now is stunning.
We felt compelled to come and person to person give you our sincerest congratulations. You were incredible on the stage today. In fact, after I visited you the other evening, it motivated me to kick them a little harder. So thank you for continually being an inspiration to us, continually being an inspiration for the society, and we can't wait to sing with you tomorrow night.
One particularly exciting moment is when the guys in the Masters of Harmony were shouting VM, VM, and our guys started shouting MOH, and it became this morphed chant, which was beautiful because it put the two groups together. It was VMOH, VMOH. It was very exciting. At the International Convention, we are competitors. Everybody wants to win or do better than they did the year before. But you know, it's about a lot more than that. It really is about a brotherhood. Barbershopping brings us together as brothers and people that harmonize together and sing together and develop lifelong friendships together. And that's the way it's been with the Masters of Harmony. The Vocal Majority and Masters of Harmony truly have a mutual admiration society. We love what they do, they love what we do, and we've been fans. We've never had the opportunity to compete against them until this year, after all these many years. Typically we would win and they would win. We were never in the same contest cycle. So we got to go head to head this year, and we were excited about it, as were they. We happened to come out on top this year, but we got to be with our friends afterwards and share a moment that was really special. The Vocal Majority has an amazing arrangement of the American Armed Forces. It's a medley of songs of all the 5 branches of the Armed Forces. The Masters of Harmony happened to sing that same arrangement that my dad arranged. And so we thought we would get together, and we put a chorus of almost 300 men on these risers in this room as we sang about America's armed forces.
Da, 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 from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Crystal Reeds, anchors away, my boys, anchors away, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
Little did I know that my life would be changed greatly by this lady, and our lives would be changed greatly. I don't know if you know this, Aaron, but we got 3 199 in presentation on the up team.
Just make sure you understand, you got that. You know that, right? You got that.
And would it be okay if
when you guys went out there and you sang today, the room was very still and captivated by you. Because you decided to bring the gifts today. And it was life-changing for the room. It was magical. It was very God-sent. It was very memorable. The uptune, I mean, you fired it up, boy. I was like, something on. Like, here they come. Yeah, and I mean, the fun thing for me was, you know, having been blessed to watch you over the last year and a bit, watching that Demotron and looking into your eyes as you performed, you were, I have no words to describe the love and joy that I saw and felt from you as you sang today. When Phil McShann walked out from backstage and I saw him, he had tears running down his face. And, you know, when you have those kinds of responses and you get a gold medal, how can you get any better than that? I'm sure Tony DeRosa had a lot to do with this, both off and on the risers. You were wonderful to watch. And Jim Clancy, I have a mom And you are his dad, and the two of us together are so moved by what our parents do to give us wings. And you have given your son wings today, and this medal belongs to you. You were up on that stage with Greg every single step of the way. I could feel you there. And I am honored to know you, and all of you. I could not be happier. I just was jumping out of my skin for you. And when I wish that you had been in my seat when they called you off. I'm here to show you a door, and you all ran through with everything you had, so thank you so much for letting me be part of this.
Sons and daughters. Sons and daughters. Some of you may not know this, but we have on the risers 14 father-son families. The love and friendship on that day was definitely in the air for the men of the vocal majority. It was quite a time and quite an experience for all of us. And you know, through the years, people have learned that the vocal majority really is a family. It's a family of brothers, and it's a family of all of our families wrapped into one. It's a family of choruses around the world that compete against each other but love one another. And we had a beautiful moment at the end of our night where we asked our families to come up on the risers and join us. We know all of our families couldn't be there, but we knew they were there in spirit. The ones that were there came up with us on the risers, and we sang one final song.
Away. Hurrah!